Hello guys! Today we're gonna be watching some horror TikToks. This is gonna be a reaction video and maybe I'm gonna be scared. We have 3 lives and you guys play with me. If I get scared 3 times I basically lose. Let's go.
Nobody has been able to explain this creepy viral video. For the past 11 years, a man who runs a TikTok account by the name of Dude My House is Haunted has been pretty confident that there has been some paranormal activity within his home. He claims that ever since his wife passed away, there have been some strange and unusual things going on.
Like what?
So eventually he decided to leave cameras out and record what was happening and post it onto TikTok, which is the footage that you are about to see.
Oh, okay,
In this
let's
video you can see a chair seemingly
Chair's
moving on its own.
own.
It moves somewhat slowly until it suddenly is violently pulled into the corner by the kitchen.
Holy!
A mysterious shadowy figure can be seen moving behind the chair, and then suddenly out of nowhere the chair is thrown into the kitchen. Now of course we're not really sure what happened in this video, but I'm having a hard time coming up with an explanation for this one.
If you got scared, tell me that. If you're really scared. Okay, let's continue now.
Girl who broke her legs doing yoga on balcony.
Legs doing yoga on a balcony.
Alexa Terraza. She was showing off her yoga skills on a balcony on 6th floor. Then she tried to do a dangerous pose for a video. Her hand slipped and she fell from 6. Doctors did everything they could and they saved her life. But she won't be able to walk for next 3 years most likely.
She didn't fall from the 6th floor. What did you expect? Oh, anyway, that's not really that. Yeah, just, okay, close attention. Can somebody explain? Wait, what? Wait, did you guys see that? I think there was a girl. There definitely was a girl behind her.
I convinced my little cousin to play the cursed red door yellow door game with me.
Oh no, it's bad. There's like blood. There's like blood all over it. What happened? I saw a guy. No.
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
She's laughing. That's kind of
Okay, we're done, you're good.
I'm not playing this game. Unless they make a video game about it.
So I'm confident that I would have become a missing persons case. Okay, so I have another Reddit story for you guys today. I apologize in advance since I'm not a good writer, but I'll do my best to share my experience. To better paint a picture, here's a description of myself. The incident happened about 3 years ago, and at the time I was 5'5", 26-year-old woman with medium-length bleach blonde hair, curvy, 175 pounds, wearing black high-waisted tights and a pink crop top. 3 years ago, I was walking home late one night from a friend's house. It was dark, and at the time, I lived in a rough part of a large city. I've gotten myself out of many sketchy situations, so I guess I felt sort of invincible. Like nothing truly scary could ever happen to me. When I walk alone, I always stay very alert and aware of my surroundings for my own safety, just in case. About halfway home and roughly 10 minutes from my apartment, I noticed a
Who wouldn't? I'm serious.
van start to follow me. I was used to this since in my city it was very common for a young woman to be propositioned for eggs work, especially in a rough area like this. It's embarrassing how desensitized to all this I was. I did my usual and crossed the road so that I would be walking beside the traffic heading in the other direction. I wasn't scared, just annoyed. The van then turned down a side street and back onto the road that I was on and pulled up there. And honestly, at this point, I still wasn't scared. Again, this has happened to me so many times, it didn't matter if I was wearing something that showed more skin or if I was wearing a zipped up coat. This area was just notorious for that kind of thing. I decided to be firm and I told the person sternly, I'm not interested. But that's when I noticed that there was 2 men sitting in the van. They looked almost identical and may have even been twins. Go to part 2.
I'm not going to part 2.
noticed that the two men in the van looked identical, almost like twins. They both had dark eyes and dark hair. I was super annoyed and crossed the road again in order to get away. At this point, I figured that this would be enough for them to stop following me, but they didn't. They kept circling back every single time I crossed the road. I'd never had to put that much effort into getting a perv to stay away from me, so this is when I started to feel like I was really unsafe. They zipped past me at the speed the traffic was flowing in, and I yelled for them to F off. And I thought that this had finally worked. It had been 3 minutes and I hadn't seen the van, so I thought that I was in the clear. Just in case, I went ahead and pulled my phone out and was about to call my sister who I lived with. Just then, the van pulled up to me very quickly, and before I could even think, one of the men jumped out of the van. He then opened the back door and approached me quickly in an aggressive manner as if he was going to scoop me up and throw me into the vehicle. The traffic in that area is very inconsistent, and at that point it was dead, and I imagine this is what they were waiting for. And just as the man was about to place his hands on me, I tilted my phone and said, "You are being filmed in my live video chat." I gave my friends your license plate number and the police have been notified. Even though I was absolutely terrified, I didn't let it show. The man paused like he was considering if I was bluffing or telling the truth, so I tilted the phone more as if to give the fake audience a better look at him. He jumped back into the van and they sped off. I've never been the same since that night, and I'm afraid of walking alone now, even in the daytime. I'm definitely going to be saving this in my back pocket just in case this situation ever happens to me. Let me know what Reddit story I should do next.
What does it is? What do you mean it's coming? I definitely just lost a life right now. Okay, this definitely scared me. I got scared. I just lost the lives. Guys, tell me about
I'm F-R-E.
Girl, you cannot be doing that to us. When she wants to meet your dad, but so do you.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I thought it was supposed to be scary TikToks.
I'm the only guard left in this facility willing to work the night shift.
No. Why? Just say no like everyone.
The following two corridors are dreadful to walk through.
Someone comes up with a knife thing. That's scary, dude. That's terrifying.
Something bad happened here.
We all know what happened. Someone got murdered. I mean, every time something creepy is there.
The negative energy is suffocating.
Negative what? If there is a scream on the
The next walk through is at 3 a.m. That is the worst and most intense. Strange things happen here often. I will try to capture it on video.
But at least I got some free commentary. And that looks like it's the end of the video.
Night 1.
No. Don't tell me there's night 2 and stuff. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So tell me if you want